Today we wanted just to allow Pastor Carolyn to come and give a personal word to each of our congregations. She was here last night, and we wanted to do this again today. My understanding is that hopefully all of you read your emails, because our emails are not spam. They are important pieces of communication. And isn't that true?
It's very true.
It's very true. And Carolyn's been saying it's not spam. Emails are not spam. Our emails are not spam. So what we want to do is, of course, we're here today to, again, just publicly let the congregations know that Carolyn has received the call to West End Baptist Church to be the senior pastor. And, of course, that church is located in St. John's, Newfoundland. I just think we ought to give Carolyn a hand right now. Now, on one hand, both Carol and I sat down this week and we talked about as pastoral leaders, and we said we still think it was important that there was a moment of just personal touch and engagement. So, Carolyn, over to you.
Yes, well, it is true. I have received a call and accepted the call to be the senior pastor of West End Baptist Church in St. John's, Newfoundland. And so here's what's happening right now as far as our family goes, because we know that many of you would be wondering, well, what happens to Luke? What happens to Hannah? What happens to our family? Well, Luke will be, Lord willing, this is the plan. He's applied to Memorial University, so if he gets accepted, Lord willing, he will come along with us in the transition. David will finish out his term at Crandall, which I believe comes to a close around the end of June. And Hannah will be staying. She will be staying because she is a third-year Crandall student, and she's already got her roommates for next year and has an apartment on campus. So she is all set to make that transition as she completes her degree at Crandall University next year. So as for me, my last functioning day in the office is January the 30th. And so I am still campus pastor, the Brentwood campus pastor. I'm still part of the team, still part of the pastoral leadership here. And so my prayer is that we'll be able to have as many conversations as is possible over these next 2 months during this transition time, for sure. But as Dave said, this is a bittersweet. This is happy, sad, because when I think about journeying with this church family for over the past 23 years, this is happy and hard at the same time. And yet we know without any doubt, we know without any uncertainty that this is God's plan and this is His will. And as much as He has called me and my family to a new chapter, and that church family over Newfoundland to a new chapter, we know that He's already writing and preparing the new chapter here too. So we just trust in Him, and we're putting it all in His hands. And we just ask for your prayers during this time of transition as well, because there's a lot of things that have to happen to make this all go ahead, and but we know that God has got His hand on it all. So we thank you for your prayers and support at this time, and thank you for the love that you have shown to our family and my church family.
And like Carolyn said, she's still on the clock, so she has to get over to the Brentwood campus here really quick. So we're going to have a word of prayer. We're going to pray for the food as well, and then I'll give instructions as Carolyn has to get in the car and run. Okay, so let's just have a word of prayer. Lord, we think of your word that says, trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not on our own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge you, and you will direct our paths. Lord, we just pray that you will grant to Carolyn and to her husband Dave and to her son Luke and to Hannah and the extended family, Lord, that sense of calm and peace, but Lord, also that sense of courage and wisdom as they continue to take their next steps in this call. Lord, Carolyn will always have part of her heart left here. And Lord, we will miss her, and yet, Lord, we're also excited as she really works out her call to serve you in your kingdom through this local church. Lord, we pray that she'll light the place up there in her pastoral leadership as she leads and serves those people. And God, again, we go in your grace and your mercy. And Lord, again, we thank her, you so much for her in the years that she's been here.